it's a hot day here in Tennessee again. It's July. Today's going to be about 96 degrees. The humidity's up, and even though I was greasing the skid steer in the shade, just sweating through my t-shirt. So I'm glad most of the rest of the day is going to be in the air conditioning. So previously you saw my technique for getting the trees down for where we're going to clear the skidding trail or the logging trail. And so now I've got a bunch of trees that are about chest height that I now need to push over. And I want to get some idea how many feet, how much progress can I make per hour. So I'm going to take my measuring wheel, which I broke and had to improvise and fix. But it's fairly accurate. I've measured this against a 100-foot tape, and it's usually correct within just a few inches. So for my purposes, I'll measure all the trees that I've cut, and then we'll see how many feet I get done per hour today. So these are kind of the typical things I'll be pushing over. This is about 2 inches in diameter. This is a pine tree. This one's about 4 or 5. So let's get a measurement and see how many feet I'm clearing today. So 188 feet with a lot of trees. So you can see that, maybe not so good. So just to give you an idea how many we're doing, I'll take a quick walk through. Here's about as big as my hand, 4 inches. But we're gonna cut through here. Another one that's about 4 or 5 inches. Bunch of little ones. So not too bad. This one's gonna be tough. If you can feel me breathing, I'm walking uphill. About 4 inches in diameter, but definitely uphill. Some big ones, about 6 inches in diameter, 5 inches in diameter. And again, we got about 188 feet to clear. So this will be a good before. And these are actually the trees I was cutting down in the previous video. And this is actually the biggest one. And we want to tackle it from this side, not the side where we were filming from, because that's downhill. So we definitely want to push this over, going that way, downhill. And this is the biggest one. You can see, much bigger. So this is probably the hardest one for last, of course. But a lot of them are right in the middle. I use the tilt attachment. We'll be able to cut uphill over here, avoid this big tree, turn down the hill, just some little ones. Then we got a clear path for a bit. Nothing but little ones, but very sloped. I mean, it's so hard to tell. It's very sloped. The camera's saying it's level. I'm telling you, that's at a steep angle. So we got to cut all that out to make it level again. So come through here. This will go, all these cut ones will go. This big one's going to stay. So we're going to take this turn. And again, this one's going to be really tough because it's uphill. And it's like, and just from there to here, man, that's like about 5 foot elevation change in 20 feet. So I don't know, that one's going to be tough. But then we're back to the skid steer. So let's get set up to show you at least taking out these. So we'll show you taking these two out. So this first 50 feet between me and the skid steer, one tree, one itty bitty little tree, another like 2 inches in diameter, and then this one that's about 4. And again, it's very sloped. So we'll use the tilt bucket and film it and show you how I do it.